They could have turned this around. This was not like a remotely imbalanced fight by any means. It was pretty close overall.
And you want to talk about impact. Whitemon with the... Oh, there he goes.
Oh my,
okay. Well,
all right.
Caster Curse.
Boom. Yep, kills off the praised Whitemon right there. Gets off that BKB. Kezu with another stun. Actually puts Tidehunter onto the high ground. That's definitely not what he wanted. We'll see if Viking wants to get out of here. But Shad is now in the vicinity. You see the defusal coming here as well. Split Earth does connect, though. Getting surrounded, of course, next to trees. You have to be careful. But now he's going to turn around with the right click from 23 Savage. But they're going to be able to destroy Leshrac. And that's another first life. But Shad, extremely low here. The Anchor Smash finishes him off. And 23 Savage, with that Radiance, is going ham right now. They are taking out the supports for now. A triple Impale. And now 23 Savage can just beat the crap out of these kids. Gets the double kill to start things off. Boom. Pretty tanky overall, but he's just getting controlled to a high degree. And this looks like a definite one fight for T1. And a curse actually cancels the TP here. So Celery lives for quite a while, but 23 Savage and company cleaning up nicely.
There's a lot of heroes that can pair with it and that do chain stuns. Oh, Kezu.
Yeah, Kezu, the Impale is going to connect with a nice bushwhack counter initiation from Aramis. Has his sharpshooter out as well. But again, Kezu getting stunned, pops the BKB, finally going to try to turn this around. But the big Ravage comes out for Cuckoo. That's the first life onto 23 Savage. Can they kill him again is the question. Kezu still in that ult form, using that shard to a very high effectiveness. But they're going to lose the Hoodwink to start things out. Impale onto two heroes. This thing is such long range. Kezu just continuing to roll. Finally gets the Winter Wyvern. That's a pretty high value kill. But the stun, they're going to get Spectre again. This is a huge kill for T1. And he still doesn't have buyback. He had it originally, but not anymore. Not sure what he bought, but Kezu gets off that shard. Bouncing up. And there's the second Ravage on the rest of Viking. Kezu's forced to buy back into the game. This looks to be the end of game one.
That is honestly classic Carl to just run in and like, the stun is missed and he just still wants to go for it too. Like, I mean, this guy.
It's worked out pretty well for him overall. As you can see, the gank potential now from Save. Only level 3 right now. Takes the Viper Strike. That is a spell to fear if you're an Enchantress, that's for sure. Double Impale from Xepher. They're going to try to turn this around to get 2 kills. They will do so successfully, but Carl does fall in the end.
And tweets into the window, and it's very annoying.
Thank you for sharing that information,
I scare it away every single day.
Well, speaking of birds, I have no segue. That was so bad. PL dies, that's the age. He's actually completely surrounded. Monkey King gets off the Wukong's command, and yeah, VP just have to leave their PL. That is not how you want to use the Aegis. We have a 4-man smoke now from T1, and we won't know when Roshan is up for a bit here. Looks like you're going to find Save, who has a BKB already on the Enchantress. My goodness. Winter's Curse, it's a solo one for now, though. As the disengage is there with the Stampede. Talked about that before. VP taking full advantage of that. It's going to cost the egg already. Viper pops the BKB. Carl's in a lot of troubles. Staying alive for now, but the static link still applied, and GPK in the end finally gets the kill. But now he's put himself a little bit in harm's way. Has no save for him. Xepher with a nice stun. Yeah, 1 for 1 again on the mid laners, but the question is, will this turn into more? Hoof Stomp comes in, a nice dodge from 23 Savage. He gets the Boundless Strike up. He is doing so much damage. Look at this stun from Xepher. Again, huge Ravage essentially. And T1 turning this around again. Kingslayer inside the trees. Split Earth connects. Give it to Xepher. Damn it. He should have gotten it. That's the MVP of that fight. My God.
Okay, another reason that Zephyr's a literal god is that in every single one of these fights, you see how this PL has absolutely no mana? He's just chain mana burning him every fight.
Yeah, true.
And it sounds like, oh, well, that's easy. Well, not against PL. You don't know which one's the real goddamn PL.
T1, the shard is inside. So double Chaotic Offering, I assume, is what they'll go for here. And this is the fight for VP. This is the fight they absolutely have to win. They find Xepher. It's going to take a while to... Yeah, they already have Roche. So can they even kill Xepher is the question. Static Storm is there, but the Infest comes off with that BKB or the Rage already activated beforehand. Yeah, he's absolutely alive. Gets 4-staff to the low ground. And with that, Nightfall is just going to get completely surrounded. Cuckoo and company going to have no issue chopping him down.
Yeah, this might be it. They can't even kill Nyx Assassin with the full combo pretty much. And he also had a cheese. Eon Disc was there, stays burrowed. Warlock uses the heal on him with the Holy Locket on top of it. It's just too much. Axe holding on to a Refresher right now. He might handle it to Warlock, as you suggested.
Yeah, see the Torrent defense potential here. Xepher not burrowed, so he's not getting that damage reduction, but there he goes inside the ground where he belongs. Cuckoo jumps in. Boom! GPK's gone. Just like that. Does have buyback, though. Will expend it.
1, 2, 3 buybacks.
Yep, Nightfall. Getting pressured now by the Lifesteal. LSA is not going to connect. See the tidal wave come through as well. The impale from across the freaking map. Nightfall just trying to get out. Does not want to use that ult. Look how slow he is. The upheaval is insane. We see the gem on the ground right now, so that's going to be a Rax in the mid lanes. We see a reaction from a player for some reason. Yes, he did it! This is where they turn it around. Nightfall with the Echo Saber. How can you counter this? That is the question, my friends. Impale from global range, that might have something to do with it, though. That's a pretty good counter, I think. Nightfall gets off the Aphotic Shield. They had to give it the second Rax at the very least, but 23 Savage, right-clicking with that Ghoul Frenzy. Nightfall pops the BKB. You can see Whitemon gets off that Chaotic Offering with that Refresher Shard. Static Storm is applied, but really nobody of use inside here. And they're just back in the fountain. The Infest again used to heal. GPK pops the BKB. Save. Yeah, 23 Savage doesn't want to go for it.
They need to like glimpse or X mark into tidal wave.
Oh, they got the Viper thanks to the Echo Saber. The slow is huge, Lacoste. Don't forget the Echo Saber. Kingslayer gets out with just a sliver of HP. The Laguna Blade finally takes care of this Aegis. Okay. Now the LSA is going to not hit, but the Basher is there. Savage does have the Infest in 20 seconds. GPK gets found by Xepher, and back in the ground he goes. Echo Saber going to work again with the illusions. They'll find another support hero, but double buyback, making a triple buyback from T1. 23 Savage is left all alone right now. The Echo Saber, it's working, but a big call from the other side into the choppity chop. 23 Savage gets yet another kick for himself. He is healing up to a high degree. GGs are called. The Echo Saber, maybe if it was picked up 20 minutes ago. Take Roche a little bit faster than T1, especially with the alacrity applied to Mr. Wraith King, but with the Nyx Assassin in tow, no Chronosphere though, and no Chaotic Offering. I think this is the biggest reason that VP is feeling very comfortable in going in here. The Chakram is going to be helping out as well, but the Spider is going to be used to scout this out a bit. Roche basically at half HP now. Nightfall can just continue to solo this if he really wants. Of course, there is some capability from T1 side to jump in and try to steal this, as Xepher is going to be spotted out. There's the dust. Chakram to follow. So much damage reduction. Finger of Death still not enough. He's healing so much right now. While Burrow, 23 Savage, trying to focus on GPK, but he's going to get out, it looks like. Xepher is still alive. Chakram, Spike Carapace. Eventually, nope. Okay, DM running out of mana now. They're doing a great job of protecting Xepher between the heals that he gets inherently with that Burrow and the Shadow Word.
I don't think I've ever seen somebody be doing literally nothing and still be the MVP of the fight. He's doing nothing.
He's inside his little home there.
He's just there. Look at him.
He's literally 10 polygons right there.
He's literally an anthill.
All right, if we're going to get more Nyx Assassin Ags upcoming for TI, let's get a little bit more polygons added to this thing, all right? That thing looks like
we could use a couple more. It looks like a pile of dung.
Yeah, it's quite bad. 23 Savage now going for Roche, though. You see the spirits coming out. Try to get some vision here. Yeah, they just don't do it fast enough, but this is looking a lot like game, was it 1? Where we had a little bit of a stall here as we see the side cam onto Xepher. Very important. Impale is going to connect. All right, the Mana Burn doing quite a bit. Nightfall going to get purged off. And he's ready to go back in again. Keep an eye on those polygons on the bottom of your screen as Roshan's getting quite low. Cuckoo can go in and out of the pit, no problem. It's another aspect that we didn't really talk about. Splitter's going to connect again. This time they're going to go on save. BKB popped by 23 Savage. That is going to be enough to take out the support, and they know he does not have buyback. And now the pressure being applied to the Wraith King. He's going to go down, but that is the first life. I believe he does have Shard. Chronosphere just to ensure that they get this Roshan. Looks like Savage gets the snatch, so the actual Roshan ended up going to VP, but the Chaotic Offering now used in retreat here as VP attempting to get out. Deafening Blast applied there, but Nightfall completely surrounded and will finally be brought down. Didn't even have his Radiance on, by the way. Just trying to dodge that Spike Carapace, but interesting choice there. Either way, T1. And yeah, Nightfall now has his Scotty officially, as they do a 4-man smoke here. And yeah, Refresher on GPK, so double Cataclysm available. But like you said, not the most setup to actually enable it.
It's not reliable is the issue. If they can get Lion on top of somebody where he doesn't just immediately die, then it's going to be a lot of damage.
Onto Nightfall. Xepher not going to be able to hit the Impale there, but you can see the army of spiders are here. And the mana burn, again, not going to really matter too much in terms of the second life for Nightfall because of the shard, but still pretty annoying that he can't stun anybody.
Xepher is taking literally 0 damage.
I mean, it's percentage heal versus percentage damage. Which wins in the end? Cataclysm combo, it's a double! It's not even that much damage though now. 23 Savage gets off the Chronosphere. Gonna focus on the Invoker, but there's the false promise that you talked about. Trying to do the damage through that with the Impale to follow. The burrowed Nyx is available still, getting those burrows or the stuns constantly as we have the Chakram. Nice Impale again from Xepher, saving his teammate, but it looks like the Lich will finally be bursted down. Chaotic Offering was never used. It actually took out the Warlock immediately as Save getting right click now with Cuckoo's ult as well, and Kingslayer in the trees. Double kill for Cuckoo. T1.
Oh, there's a gem too.
I would think is minimum 2 racks. Of course, the tier 2 still up top in that bottom lane. The 3 heroes! Save takes a tumble, big Impale, only connecting on 1, maybe not so big after all, but there's the save onto DM. He can go back to base, but now the pressure is onto the Wraith King. That is the first life to come, but 23 Savage wants to go for the support, doesn't get into the fountain though. Completely surrounding Wraith King. 3 dead, T1 look to be winning this in great fashion. Fortification is popped. They want to play it safe considering they don't know the buyback situation potentially here. You can see T1 finally not smiling, even though I love it. They're taking this very seriously, Jenkins.
Yeah, for once.
And they're going to take this set of racks on the top, and now they go for Throne potentially because that tier 2 is not available for the taking. Xepher just setting up his base here inside the VP base. He's going to spike Carapace, which stuns through that EMP. They're just going to focus on the buildings, of course, with this Diabolic Edict. 60 seconds of no Wraith King. He's just going to walk right in. Oh, he gets Hexed, though. Has to be careful. Cataclysm to follow, but a nice Yule Scepter. He used that Yule Scepter, actually. What? That's a Wind Waker. Are you serious? I was going to say, we finally get to see it. As this tier 4 tower looked to be falling, you see the Time Walk reverse from 23 Savage, and it looks like T1 are going to be taking this game before Wraith King can even respawn. T1 looking so good. Another Cataclysm, but that one actually did decent damage, but it is over. T1 are your ESL 1 Summer 2021 Grand Champions. Jenkins.